Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Brian Robia for all those who don't know me. So I'm here again to show you another video on how to trade on binary bots. I'm here to show you this bot that I'm going to use to trade on digit differs. So I can change that to digit differs, and I'm going to use 4 different predictions, and I'm going to use a martingale of 5. Something interesting about this martingale, it does not come immediately after the loss. This is to prevent it will prevent you to incur more losses, because you'll find once in a while the bot will tend to lose twice in a row. So if the bot tend to lose twice in a row while you're using martingale that will come immediately after the loss, this we are trading on digit differs, and to recover it is supposed to use a martingale of to recover the amount. The next step to recover the amount is going to be higher. So if you incur 2 losses in a row, it might lead to huge losses. Yeah, it might lead to huge losses. So this boat does not martingale immediately. It will come thereafter. Uh, thereafter. So I'm going to show you how it's going to be doing that. But first, we are going to be using 4 different predictions. That's why I have my graph open here. We're just going to be looking at the statistics, which numbers occurs more frequently. And those are the numbers that we are going to avoid. If you'll be having difficulty to note the numbers by the graph, what you should be doing, you can just go to your smart trader. Just go to your smart trader and look at the last digit statistics here. So as you can see, I have the last digit statistics. So ensure that in your smart trader, you leave everything to synthetic indices volatility. And you can just change it by here. Just come to daily synthetic indices. When you choose synthetic indices, go down, choose volatility 10 index, and ensure that it is one tick here, one tick. So that you and then come down, look at the last digit statistics. So since you are trading on 4 different predictions, I'm going to be, and we are trading on digit differs. Digit differs. The prediction that you choose, it means when the board run, it is not supposed to be picking that number, because we are running on digit differs. Your prediction is that the digit you predicted when the bot ran, the last digit should differ from that digit you predicted. So I'm going to be looking at the digits that occur most here, so that I can avoid them. As you can see in this last digit statistics, the digit that occur most previously in the last 100 ticks was 2. So we're going to avoid 2, followed by the 4. We're going to avoid 4, followed by 11. We're going to avoid 11. So let me start from the list. We have the list from 0, 0 and 7 are the list on here. So I'm going to use a prediction of 0. I'm going to use a prediction of 7. The other following list is 5. I'm going to use a prediction of 5 and 8. So we have 0, 5, 7, and 8. 0, 5, 7, and 8. That's what I'm going to be using. 0, 5, 7, and 8. So you can just put here prediction. This first prediction you put 0. You go down. Second prediction you put 5. You go down. Here you put 7. You go down, you put 8. That's okay. You put 8, then you run your bot. Yeah. So I'm using a stake of 10 and a take profit of 5. So the goal is to enter the trade early and get out early. That's why I'm using the minimum take profit here of 5. Okay, sorry, I've forgotten to digit differs. Yeah, it's okay. Let's start again. Let's run again. I thought I had forgotten to put the trade type here. So let's run again. The goal is to enter the market early and to leave early. The goal is to enter the market to get early. So when it reaches a take profit of 5, you're going to get out of the trade, and you're going to do another analysis, and you're going to change the prediction. Yeah, we should not use the prediction, because prediction, the market keeps on changing. So you're going to be, after it reaches the take profit, you're going to be looking, you're going to look towards other digits that you're going to use. Yeah. Yeah, so you're almost there. So when it reaches the take profit, we will change the prediction. We'll go ahead and change the prediction. We'll go ahead and do another analysis and then change the prediction. Yeah, as you can see, it has already reached the take profit. It has already made another five. It has made $5. It's $5.94. Yeah. So what you're going to be doing now. So let me delete this history. So you're going to look at other predictions here. Other predictions here. So we are going to use other predictions here. So what I'm going to do now is I need to ensure that this thing is set up to date. Matches differs. So we're going to use other prediction now. It has changed. So now what you're going to avoid, you're going to avoid 5. We are going to avoid 6. We are going to avoid 10. So we are going to start from the list. That is what you're going to be using. So you're going to be using 10 now. You're going to be using 2. The other list, you're going to be using 7. You're going to be using 7, and you're going to be using 3, and either of these two. So let me pick one. So you're going to use 1, 2, 7. We're going to use 1, 2, 7, 7, and maybe 4. 1, 2, because these are all the same. So we have to pick either of the two. Either of the two of these three, which are all the same. So let me pick 1, 2, 7, and 4. 1, 2, 7, and 4. So now let's use 1, 2, 7, and 4. So let this prediction here be 1. So let me remove this one. Let that prediction be 1. Let this prediction here be 2. Let there be 7. Sorry for that. 7 and 4. So this last prediction is 4. So let me use that now. Let me run it again. See if it will reach the take profit. Yes. Yeah. As you can see, it is that easy how to trade with this bot. Yeah, it is that easy. You have to do the analysis by yourself. Just go to your smart trader, fill in these details, and it differs. Just look at the last digit so the last digits that occur mostly, that is what you're going to avoid. You're going to use the ones that occur least. Those are the ones you're going to use. So it has already made another $5. That is $10 in total. Let me run one more last time. Let's go back and look at the digits again. So you need to ensure that you refresh for it to refresh, because to refresh for this, for the statistic to change again. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pick match differs again. I'm going to pick match differs again. It will change and it will refresh everything. Yeah, it has refreshed everything. So what I'm going to look again, I'm going to look the one that occurred the least. Those are the predictions I'm going to use. So I'm going to use 9. 9 is the least that has occurred, followed by 8. 8 and 5. Those are the second least, followed by 4 and 7. So I'm going to use 9, 5, 4, 9, 8, 5, 9, 8, 5, and either of the two actually, either of these two. So I'm going to use 9, 8, 5, and 7. 9, 8, 5, and 7. 9, 8, 5, and 7. So let me remove that. So I'm going to use those predictions. 9, 8, 5, and 7. Let me put them from the down. 9, that prediction. I'm going to be using 8. And this one I'm going to be using 9, 8. Going to be using here 5. Going to be using here 5. And I'm going to be using here 7. 7. 9, 8, 5, and 7. So let me run the bot. Let me run the bot, see if it will make another $5. So you can do this several times a day and you can make yourself some huge amount of money per day. Just ensure that you use these, you ensure that you study the analysis very well. Ensure that you do your analysis very, very well. When it makes a loss like that, don't worry. Don't worry, don't worry. So as you can see, the good thing of using different predictions. So if I was using one prediction of maybe 9, I would have made a loss here, another loss here, which would have become very, very bad. So as you can see, we have not yet recovered the entire $6. So the martingale is just going to be coming one step at a time. We go back to the initial stake. It uses something like a martingale split, the martingale split that we use, but it is not coming consistently. It will just martingale some of it, recover some, go back to the initial stake, martingale again slowly, reduces the martingale slowly by slowly. Go back to the initial stake, martingale again, then it will go back to the initial stake until all the money is recovered. So it has gone back to the initial stake until all the money is recovered, so that you continue with the previous run. Are you seeing what, I hope you're seeing what is happening here. It's going back to the initial stake, martingale, go back to the initial stake. The martingale is divided into 5 steps. It is something like a martingale split, but it's not the normal martingale split that I'm using. Martingale split, it comes in between. The martingale comes in between the trades. As you can see, it is even using a stake of $2 until all the loss I have made here is recovered. Then we'll go back to the initial stake. So when you see that it has made the initial stake twice in a row, it means that all the money has been recovered. As you can see now, we have gone back to the initial stake consistently, which means all the money has been recovered. And then we are continuing until we make our $5. Till we make our $5, then we get out of the trade. It is really good that it has made a loss. I really wanted to show you how the recovery is being done. It's really nice that this last trial has made a loss, so that you could see how it works. So guys, there is another $5. I've run it like, is it 3 times? So I've run it 3 times and I've shown you how to go about it. As you can see, this one incurred a loss, so the runs had to be more because of the recovery. And as you can see how the recovery is done, it is even using a stake of $2 to recover. As you can see, it is using something like a martingale split. Yeah, I lost this 10. The stake had to go from the initial stake of 10, the stake had to rise from 20.2. It recovered $2 out of this 10. We went back to the initial stake. We made the initial win that we were profit that we were making. Then it martingale again to recover the 1.4. So out of this 10, we recovered 2 first, then we recovered 1.4. If you add this out of this martingale, it's supposed to add up to 10. Let's continue. Add with me 2 plus this 1.4, that is 3.4. It went back to the initial stake, recovered the one. This is the martingale again. 3.4 plus 0.92. 3.4 plus 0.92. Then you come and add to this 0.54. When you come and add to this 0.24, the one that is martingale, it is supposed to add up to 10. Then we go back to the initial stake. We go back to the initial stake and hit our take profit. So that's how the bot works. This bot is for sale, guys. So if you need this bot, the bot only goes for $50. If you need the bot, you can just text me on my WhatsApp number. I have my number in the description box. Find my number there. Text me on my WhatsApp. I will give you this bot for $20. You go trade and make yourself some cash. And then you make yourself some cash and use the same procedure I've shown you. Just go to your smart trader. Look at the last digit statistics. Yeah, the one that occur the least, that's the prediction you're going to use. You're going to avoid the one that has the highest percentage here from 0 to 9. You're going to avoid those digits, and you're going to be using the digit that occurs the least. So if you need the bot, it goes for $50. Remember to text me on my WhatsApp. My number is in the description box. Just look at my number in the description box, save it. You have to save it so that you can view it on the WhatsApp. So just text, save the number Brian to your phone, then text me on my WhatsApp. I'll give you this bot for $50. I'll give you the payment details and then I'll send the bot to your email. Start trading with it and start making yourself some cash. So don't forget to hit me up on my WhatsApp and subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and share. And hit the notification bell so that whenever I upload another video, you'll always be updated. Yeah. And have a nice day. Or may you always trade green and not red.